¿Qué onda, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Zacharias, not Zacharias. Um, I'm here to make a video about conservative Mexicans comment. I happened to join the live stream with him driving, going to work, and he's mad at the fact that Republicans are not encouraging him and not helping Trump, not being complacent with with Trump to build the wall. So, he said build a GD wall. I'm not gonna use God in vain like that. But y'all know what I mean. In the word damn. Okay. Anyway, y'all know what it means. Okay. So, point is, at the end of the video, I say before the ball bill can I leave this bigoted, what I say, can I leave this bigoted fake free country? He says, Zacharias, you want to leave the country? Okay, we'll crowdfund on you, I'll give you a ticket, crowdfund on you, and you can leave this country. If you're American, you're from America, and you don't like living right, get the fuck out of here. That's right. Well, thank you for helping to get me the fuck out of here too, homie, because I don't mind living here. Let me living here. Excuse me. Let me say something about America and about my ancestors. First of all, dumbass, I'm just as Afro mestizo, just like you. Yes, we look different, but genetic markers are not that doggone um different. Your African ancestors synagogue came from when they went. Well, mine came over here, and your African ancestors went to Mexico in a colonial period of time. Then you and our Native American ancestors are already here on this side of the border, on the other side of the border. So you Aztec or Yaqui or Mayan or Olmec or whatever, like Inca and well, I know I'm Choctaw. Some other Native American tribes could be similar, whatever. Chickasaw, whatever, Cherokee, whatever is in there. I know Choctaw on my dad's side. My grandfather, my great grandfather on my mom's side, my grandma's grandfather. Besides him being black, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, on his dad's side of him, his mom was part black and Native American. Okay, his grandmother was Native American. But he never knew. He knew her, but he never would try because they had that one drop rule and that blood quarter mess. But I know on my dad's side of the family, particularly my paternal grandmother, is Choctaw. My grandfather, my dad's side of the family, so don't know here. He never bothered to do the genealogy research, but other family members told me they're Native American and Creole. Um, anyway, so my ancestors was already here since I had Native American heritage. So when it comes to European, yours came, but ours came from Spain. I don't know about the other Europeans that's in your genetic marker, but I know I'm French. I've got the test you did, but I'm also French Creole, Spaniard, and I'm also English and Irish. So that comment was very ignorant and once again dumb ass. Just like I acknowledge your dumb as Afro mestizo. I'm triracial too. Okay, so I'm not pure black. I'm mixed, and I was already over here. Part of me was already here. Part of me came here and invaded, and then part of me brought African, my African roots on there as well. So I got a picture of all that, and then also it was already French and Spaniard, and and Ireland came here as well, on besides the Anglo in my roots. So therefore, I mean, it is what it is. So the stupid comment is said, whatever my ancestors you want to have her. Excuse me. I do plan to visit Africa, especially Equatorial Guinea. They speak Spanish. I think for that African woman yeah, she's not from Congo. She's from Equatorial Guinea. They speak Spanish over there. Yes, they do. Habla español. Yeah, in that smaller country, I'm gonna go there one of these days. Since I'm both African and Spanish. Okay, so yeah, and I mean, then I know I was Spanish. So I did my research on Answer.com. For grandfather Real. Okay, so I am part Hispanic, black, Spanish, Creole. Spain used to own Louisiana. Okay, before the French came in from Canada. Okay, know about the Creole roots and the Cajun roots. Okay, so anyway, point is, um, yes, go ahead and crowdfund me. I would love that. I would definitely love to do Josephine Baker. Let me explain why. The reason why I would not mind to live in America. In America, you want to live in America. Y'all know that song from West Side Story about the Puerto Ricans versus the white Italians. Okay, yeah. In America. In America. Okay, anyways, go in America. Well, Rita Moreno and all that. Yeah, okay. Rita Moreno. Okay, and she was the first Latina to win an Oscar. Yes, she was. Okay, she's Puerto Rican. Anyway, as I was saying, um, He wants to live in America. Don't lose your accent, America. Remember Maria's brother was saying that? Okay. In America, this dude wants to live in America. Okay, I don't mind leaving America because I can be free outside America. And anyway, we was watching West Side Story. I'm not lying. Okay, yes, and it actually, but yes, y'all remember this is yes, okay, and it was all that stuff on West Side Story. And I love Rita Moreno. Actually, I do love her. I love her death. I love Rita Moreno. Actually, when Rita Moreno was coming to El Paso 2007, I was leaving in January 2007 after I left Job Corps. The day before I well, no, it was the week. It was yeah, it was, week, it was the same week. So that meant there was on the 8th or the 7th of June, July, January, excuse me. And downtown El Paso, some facility where they have a uh, concerts and stuff. Rita Moreno was coming over there for 2007. I remember her. She cut her hair. She got lighter over the years too. Yeah. But I remember a boy like that. And you remember Selena sung the song. Selena Quintanilla sang that song too. And the song came out after she passed away as well. A boy like that will kill your brother. Okay. Anyway, so let's get to the subject. Uh, uh, um, he murdered my love. He murdered your love. A boy like that. Can I love? I love that. I actually love that song, Selena version. Yeah, I like the Selena version. Actually, in 1995, sadly when she got killed, and then the Junior U album came out. For some reason, I don't know why they didn't add that song on "Boy Like That," but the Tejano station was playing "A Boy Like That." Kill your brother. Dun, dun, dun. I found another. Oh yes, murdered your love. He murdered mine. Yeah, I love that song, and that's what Rita Moreno was singing that song on West Side Story. She had yes, okay. So they did the bar rate version of it. It's, besides Patti LaBelle and Carole King and them, Selena was on that soundtrack. Yes, she was. Um, Shout out to the me, everybody now soundtrack. Anyway, so the point is, you're sitting here saying that whatever my ancestors, like I said, my ancestors was already here, dumbass. I'm not. I hate with y'all who with your one drop rule shit. Okay, the rules don't know the law. I do check two races or more in Hispanic origin or black, white, name, or Hispanic. Before I knew about the Hispanic Creole roots in my family tree 2 years ago, on Ancestry.com, my mom's side of the family, I will only put black, white, and Native American. Okay, just being accurate to my knowledge. Until I did more research and did more digging, found that I was related to Theo Bacon, and I know my third grandfather, who was married to my black Spanish Creole mother, third grandmother. Um, his mother was white. I thought that the same old dumb stupid story about some slave master raped the dog, and that happened too, but it's not always the case. And my third grandfather, my great grandfather who's still living, okay, who's 99 years old, into my business, okay, my mom's grandfather, okay, his white looking grandfather, like a white man, okay, his mother was white, okay, so his dad was Creole, passing had to pass, because they say he was Creole, but when I did research, I put the oral history and what's on paper, so that meant that his dad, because he had been part black because he was listed as white, and then they one dropped him in the census later on, but his children from the Black Spanish Creole, their grandmother, mine, because her dad was a Real, they're all mulatto. 92, 92, the 1920, 1910 census. I don't know how they did that. Okay, this is black, but he was living with mom with a white family. He was as white. Okay, born 1870s after slavery. So it was no massa rape or massa has sex with a slave. It was actually a marriage. Okay, and according to my Asian doctor cousin, that's his white mama is my mama's long distance cousin. Okay, his two white sisters, because not his relatives that they adopted him. Okay, those are my two white cousins. Okay, and they did that he got divorced. I mean, that she got divorced. My four grandmother, because I mean that was her grandfather, her great grandfather, his white mama. Okay, adopted mother, should I say? That's Grandma Etna. See, I'm bringing all the business here. That's her brother's. Yeah, okay. Therefore, we got all business up here. So she descended from the Bug and Bacon family. Okay, so I'm related because my late grandfather was Samuel Bug and his wife Sarah Bacon. Okay, white people. Okay, that's my family tree. So her dad, Edmund Bug, Edmund Bacon. Excuse me. That's their child. That's my eighth grandfather. Edmund Bacon, okay, from Suffolk, England, okay, so let's go back there, all right. He was related to both the governor that they are Bacon of Virginia and also that they are Bacon, the rebellion guy, okay, who got all the black and mixed race slaves in the white service to go against the burn. That's why we have race and class. That's why conservative Mexican cannot debate with me about race and class because I talk about a lot of time. No wonder I'm related to the person who made a big riot. They did it worse than they did other Charlottesville thugs. Okay, so that's how you know. So my question is, so when I did my research, I traced that lineage because I found out because my grandma, my first grandmother who's white, she also have an Irish grandmother, McCombs. Okay, so I'm related to that side of the family. Okay, I have white cousins, and also my age doctor cousin. We got some redneck, including change. Yes, okay. So I ain't trying to meet their asses, okay? But that's who I'm related to, okay? So you get my point. That's what I was saying when he was over there at the harassing them protesters this weekend, acting ratchet and thug, and okay, at the liberals were protesting for your people who are not from here, okay, and also they relate to me too because I'm Spanish, okay, you know my Spanish Hispanic ancestry mixed with Creole mixture. Okay, well, guess what? We both relate to Spain. So, yeah, okay, it still makes an American African, okay? Call like it is. Um, the immigrants coming here, you're bashing them, okay? And they want to come to America, okay, and live a better life compared to where they are, all right? And you want them gone. Okay, I wish you watched the movie Mi Familia, okay? Besides fantasizing about Jennifer Lopez, who's Boricua, who played a Mexican American woman Maria in the movie Mi Familia, My Family, what happened to her when she went to the market? During the Depressions, when they said that they blamed Mexican Americans and kicked them out of California and put them in Mexico, conservative Mexican, they can happen to you, okay? And remember Jennifer Lopez was playing Maria? Okay, you know, dude, you go here cloud chasing and cooning, strawberry and cotton picking for those white conservative. They don't want your ass here either, okay? They don't want your high yellow ass here either, okay? High yellow Afro mestiza ass trying to pass as white with their fair skin tone. No, dude, they don't want your African shaped head, okay? That Senegal, whatever the African that was coming in the colonial period of time, Mexico, when in slavery before they banned it after the independence, okay, came from with that African head shape looking like Chica LaBarge, okay? They don't want your ass here either, okay? So, and my ancestors was already here since I'm part Native American. I'm not full blown black. How many good times I can tell your dumb ass that? Okay? I don't go by the one drop rule. I don't go by blood quantums. Any hyper decent stuff that denies your ancestry, I do not fuck with it. I'm gonna cuss up in here. Whatever you are in your family tree is who you are. Okay? So if I'm African, Native, and French, and Spaniard, and Irish, and English, that's what I am. Okay? And I let me know, and I'm very proud being a mongrel. I don't have no chill with that. People hate being mixed. I don't. I love it. I thank God every day. Okay? My genetics are screwed up. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Laciano, Abito. Thank you. Because it doesn't make any sense to tell me that he banned you. Yeah, I saw you acting a fool. Yeah, he is a coon. He's a cotton picking, straw picking, and coconut coon. But that's okay. You don't, you gotta let a fool be a fool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let a fool be a fool. I'm just letting you know, and him harassing white people. Look at him cops and harass his ass. Even with liberal, he messing with here a high yellow brown Afro mestizo dude coon trying to harass some white people. Yeah, lucky ain't called ass did a barbecue Becky on his ass. He forget that Latinos get shot by the police too. Okay. He might. That's right. He might want to go back to Mexico. Exactly. That's gonna happen. Just like that movie, Mi Familia, with Jennifer Lopez playing a Mexican woman. You know, she's Puerto Rican. And what happened to Maria when she went to the market? The Mercado. Yeah. What happened to her? They took that exactly. So he over here cop chasing for these white racist people who don't want his ass here, who part of the manifest destiny. See, this dude is so ignorant. The reason why California, okay, and the rest of the Southwest, including here in Texas, was stolen by white people to expand slavery, okay? You know what I'm saying? He don't understand his history. He don't understand the last governor of California who was Mexican. When California was part of Mexico, was Alpha Mestizo too, just like him, just like me too. I got a European, African, American. Okay, Pia Pico. I know my history. See, this dude from California and does not even want to pick up a book and try to read stuff. I think he cloud chasing for white supremacy. I think he just like that sister that got called out for cloud chasing. She was cloud chasing. She had got all the Republicans and she for Trump and she was Brexit, and she took all that cloud chasing money. And then she told me she was joking. Damn, that's a good hustle, by the way. That's a good hustle. I should say I'm Republican too. I see my come I need some bills paid. I believe he getting a check. I'm just like Diamond Silk, them two Aunt Mamas. Them Sakata Aunt Mamas, Diamond Silk, they getting a check. When she actually asked her, are you still getting paid by the Trump campaign? No, we got paid by that campaign. You lying ass. You are. She was doing all this cooning for some check. That's that old Charlotte, that old cotton picking and pancake making Aunt Jemima cooning mess for Donald Trump. Luckily, when they do at these meetings, when they had meetings with Donald, they with an Aunt Jemima costume on making pancakes. What he trying to? The dude is trying to. And my question is to him. I'm glad you said that. Why he clout chasing, getting checks and money from these white racist conservatives who don't want him or me or you in America? Okay, that was stolen. Okay, stolen by white people. America. Okay, call it is. They don't want his ass here either. My question is, he said he in the hood, in the ghetto, in the barrio. Why won't you move on up to the east side? And okay, on Jefferson's. Why he not doing that mess? Because if I was making all that buku money and working St. Dawson time, I'll move my ass out the damn hood and the ghetto and the barrio and live like the bougie white folks. Hello, thank you. I don't know why he not doing that. He wants to sit here and whine about he in the ghetto, the hood, and he, you know what I'm saying, for real. Exactly. The Democrats is a partial. One thing, us minorities, we need to stop depending. And I'm not bashing white people as a whole, and of course I'm mixed with it. But down the family tree, we need to start depending on ourselves in the Democrat Party. Get the African descendant Americans who are not pure black, okay, and Hispanic young people like that Cortez sister, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and here in Houston, you have Lina Hidalgo, you know, and she's Colombian, by the way. I thought she was Mexican. She lived in Monterrey, but she's actually from Colombia. I met her doing voting. I'm the one who voted for her and them sisters, those 19 and 12 sisters in the Harris County Judge. Okay, I voted for the straight Democrat, but you have to get the people of color, okay, to do the job, to work with the white people, but not have the white person do all the things. And that's the problem with many minorities. The white savior complex. Okay, how come while they asking for white people for money, how about be self-sufficient with that money and also try to build your own? You know what I'm saying? But no, that has not been the case because so many people, tell folks what they want to hear and they get voted, and they don't actually do the job. That's the reason why. So minorities, that's what it is. But we need to start within the different start. Instead of just having white people to do all the work, we got to do the work too. We minorities, we of color got to do the work too. That's the problem in the Democrat Party. Yeah, they're not gonna be respected in the Republican Party because it's not for them. See, they forget those Dixiecrats that used to be Democrat who was part of KKK. They switched right after John Kennedy. John Kennedy, excuse me, was Democrat helping. And remember, everyone know it's not about the so-called communists and war. the reason why that John Kennedy got killed by H.L. Hunt, the billionaire, is because he was trying to get immigration here, and John Kennedy was Catholic. Okay, yeah, they are brainwashed. That's right. Brandon Tatum, LAB, and Candace O, Kanye West, they manipulated. I knew Kanye West was a coon a long time ago. I knew all that hotel top, but he back in 2004 and 5 was all that a mess. He had Stacey Dash, Blassican, tragic, Blassican, clueless, cotton picking, straw picking, Blassican, Stacey Dash, what's the name, Thea Taco, Angela Mama, Stacey Dash, all that because she Blassican. Okay, I knew that he went all that hotel when he was doing that Jesus walk, when Yolanda Adams, I knew. Let me tell you something, them folks that talk all that old black national shit, it's about trying to control. I don't know a person's heart. I'm not God, but it somehow people in African descent here of African American descent who are not pure black, whether dark skin, light skin, whatever. Okay, they have the Darwinist language. If you tell them stay in a place just like a slave, do you know what I'm saying? Slave do a master or a dog do a man. That's what got them to love Garvey. Okay, when W. Du Bois warned the community back in the day that Marcus Garvey was no good. But they didn't know Marcus Garvey was helping the Ku Klux Klan. The Back to Africa movement was getting backed up by white racist people. Okay? That's why I don't go to Africa. I mean, I will visit Africa. Okay? But I'm not going to Africa because a white man say so when he go back to Europe. Okay? And actually, I'm part Native American. This is my land more than his. If you this got Native American in him, he not letting me, he ain't full blown white. You know what I'm saying? So he decided pass it for white and say he football white, trying to get white privilege because have those folks that blood quantum when they was not listed as white, they American listed as white. They got the he is a coon. Kanye West is a coon, but I already knew that. If you look, let me tell you why I know this. Okay. This dude wears a rebel flag. Confederate flag from Kanye West. Okay. This dude also was getting a French designer to make design niggas in Paris. And I'm also mad about that too with Jay-Z being cool with that emission show shit. This dude try to tell us brothers what to wear. Okay. I'm all over my flip flops. I don't care if anybody gonna tell me damn shit. Gonna tell me what the fuck I wear. Okay. And I take care of myself from head to toe. So therefore, those who's gonna that's not me. Okay. I'm my own person. I'm very particularly about how I take care of myself. Very natural. Okay. Um, then he also, besides that, said that mixed children would look better than black children. But it's weird to say that because none of us are not pure black. And he looks pure black, yeah, but I'm lighter than him. So are you saying those who don't look like him in our community, okay, do that mixed DNA and genetic marker that's better than him? You know what I'm saying? And okay, and so you already know this is a man that went from Jesus Waltz and Tyler at Hotep. He was doing it at Hotep because his mom. Okay, his mom, I mean, I'm not saying, but she controlled his life after those things she ain't supposed to do. They're trying to do it. No offense talking about mom, but that's that old Aunt mama, that old Winnie syndrome, the black woman control the black man, her son, and the women be independent and the men be confined and dependent on her. Okay, and she be the living, be the fear of God. I know about this stuff. When these little like Tory Graham acting a fool at the Baltimore riots, that was wrong. The reason why the son violent throwing rocks at the police because of her bitch ass parenting. The FDA is not FDA. The ADA is not lying about whooping and spanking. When I got I just want to do something to my family. I want to say too much of that. Okay, that's child abuse. You have this way of parenting. You gotta be patient with your kids. Now, I don't have no kids, but I read them parenting books, and I know not to approach the same thing. Then, too, when they come out the womb, that's your time to repeatedly tell them so they can get in their head not to do it. These folks raise their kids when they try to become out of the toddler age. Then they start telling right from wrong. Why not tell right from wrong when they're babies? And then, you know what I'm saying, so they can get in their head and be brainwashing their head, memory in their head to do it. You subscribe, thank you. Republicans they don't care about the minorities. They don't care. I live in Texas. And that's your shoe shining, cotton picking, strawberry picking, minority. Yes, you don't get a job. Yes, you'll get subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. That's right. Down here in Texas, will we have to lose? No, when I tell people that the government made me on welfare, no, let me explain why. I have no criminal record. When I was trying to get on my own, it was conservative-minded people who voted Democrat, and it was people who also conservative telling me not to be independent. After I turned age 18, you're not grown, trying to mix religion into it. I almost became an atheist behind that mess. Okay? And then when the recession was going on, I have a lot of clutter of how many jobs I had. Because, you get unemployment, you have to have proof that you was looking for a job. I have a lot of clutter in one black bag in my closet of how many jobs I put applications in, resumes and stuff. This is Texas, okay? They said recession about to happen again. Thank you. I've been saying that. And they want us to work those low wage positions. They don't have original thought. Thinking that they defend slavery. Exactly. Cheap labor slavery. These folks, these like I said, I don't get involved in cotton picking, strawberry picking fight about a wage. I'm not. If me, conservative Mexican, was going to go for a job and it's low wage, okay, I am not gonna beat up on doggone conservative Mexican about some cotton picking, strawberry picking wage. Hell no, I'm not doing that shit. No, I want to, especially if I have a job corps. Yeah, they are enslaved. Well, yeah, the American school system failed minorities. I'm glad that I did my research on my family ancestry because that would also debunk the stuff they was talking about in school. All about the slaves cross Rio Grande to go to Mexico be free, and the black Seminoles who are already free. They don't know about this type of stuff, about the mixing. I'm glad I joined the multiracial movement 20 years ago. I'm so happy that, and shout out to Charles Michael Bird, who was the original, the editor of Interracial Voice. I don't like to do multiracial activists. Me and him, and James Lethbridge got into it, and we don't talk. And they don't touch it. But the point is, shout out the him. If he did not have that site back in 1990s, and I wish he'd bring it back, I would not know so much stuff. That's how I know about the one drop rule and Latinos escaping it. That's how I know about that. Well, before that, I know about the African mixture from Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, Robert Rodriguez, who was the editor on. Also, him and his wife, Patricia Gonzalez. She's from El Paso. She's part Tigua, part Mexican. And Rodriguez talked about the black Seminoles going to Mexico back in '93. That's how I know about that. And then he mentioned the African mixture in Mexico already, besides Spain and native. That's how I know the Mexicans are part black. That's how I know about, what's the name, conservative Mexican being part black before he put his DNA test. I read about that. Okay? That's how I know about this. Like, a Mexican dude called me in my yacht there. Oh, he won too. Darren Family Tree can't call me no damn yacht thing, no nigga, because he a nigga too. Okay? I don't call myself a nigga, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, it's hypocritical. Just if I said SPIC, he can always say, excuse me, your great-grandfather, before grandfather was a real, you're part Spanish too, so you speak too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's right. I prefer the word speak over the word nigga, okay? So therefore, yeah, if you want to call me, that's good. SPIC. I'm an Afro SPIC. Hello, thank you. I ain't got no problem. Because the word nigga is stupid, dumb, and ignorant, and these are stupid brothers who would look like mission show fools, walk around here and look like pickaninnies and shit, go over here and call themselves niggas. Yeah, you want to prevent black. Yeah, the media controls it. The media does control the educational system. It does. It actually and actually in Texas it's worse. I don't know about other parts of the country, but I know in Texas. That's why I'm not shocked about when they said the slaves were migrants on the textbooks. Remember a couple years ago, a sister on Facebook got mad at the Texas educational whatever thing in Austin, and told them to change that the slaves were not migrants. Then they said Mexican workers were lazy. The same textbook, people. So I'm not, because before they had edited so much stuff in history. Because remember, my grandparents, my father talked about the you live in Oklahoma. Are you Native American? That was Indian land. You know that Native American was Indian territory. That was Black Seminoles, and you had the part. Oh, okay. What tribe? If you're Choctaw, we're cousins. Cause my grandmother on my dad's side, her father's uh, paternal grandfather was Choctaw. That's one married to the white-looking English black woman, Grandma Charlotte. Cherokee, Chickasaw Creek, Seminole. I know. I read about the. Remember, you gotta understand that I won back in '93, late '93, when I was in eighth grade. Cherokee, think Cherokee. Okay, so what? You're Native American and what else? Black and Mexican or white? What? It's Mexicans live in Oklahoma, by the way. And I know I do see a combination of Cherokee. Oh yeah, we take the test. Okay. Combination of Cherokee and Mexican people. There are Cherokee and part Mexican people like Selena Cadena. She's part Mexican and Cherokee. Her mother Marcella. I mean, she was African Caesar too. Okay, but I'm just saying that her mother Marcella's part Cherokee. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm part Choctaw, and that's what when my dad told me about my Native American heritage. Yes, Oklahoma was stolen. Remember when the five civilized tribes, and Andrew Jackson was a evil fool. Oh, I know the five civilized tribes, and Andrew Jackson was evil. Andrew Jackson was evil, and I'm not related because I have a Jackson in the family too. I got Jackson, and he had slaves and mixed too. But he had part black children too, just like Abraham. Well, Abraham Lincoln was already mixed with black. He was Melungeon. What's his name? Thomas Jefferson had part black slaves and mixed children. And so did George Washington. A lot of African people that say Washington. Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason why I don't mind leaving America because it's right that this conservative minority talking about conservative Mexican, he don't realize those policies that Trump is talking about is made for white people, especially for the upper class. That's why Republicans are backing down. The upper class, when he won presidency, he wasn't talking about the white folks, Appalachian Mountains and trailer parks and ghettos. Okay, he was talking about white, wealthy Paris Hilton people. The why Paris Hilton voted for Donald Trump. And so this dude, this light skinned Latino Afro mestizo with an African shaped head, okay, and Native American and features, okay, is gonna sit here and defend the white racist people in the conservative party and still live in the hood in the barrio. Can you use that same damn money to get out? Because I'm sorry, if I was clout chasing, I get out the fucking ghetto. I sure would. I'd be living in a nice area. When I leave America, if I want a buku money, $1 million or something, I go like Josephine Baker. Like he said, you want to crowdfund me? Guess what? Go ahead and crowdfund. I want to do Josephine Baker. So when she was in the pool, when she said, I died and went to heaven. And she was black and American too. Right. A lot of folks don't understand. America is our Native American ancestors' land. Our white ancestors stole it, okay? And brought our African ancestors here and enslaved, okay? They want to keep that mentality there. And they stole part of Mexico. Where this is Mexico. Manifest Destiny was about slavery. It was not about trying to make America great. That meant they expand their slave and kick the Mexicans out that area, in their land. Everybody, just like I bashed George Lopez, Pocho, Afro Mestiza, Asian DNA test, George Lopez. I also bashed perm hair, Cat Williams, who not pure black, high, yellow, make fun of Michael Jackson and shit. But talking about Hazel E, how he can be light skinned, ugly, making fun of that's what he said about Hazel E. But so I mean that someone has to be that color should be beautiful according to Catwoman. But we on Pip Kong making fun of Michael Jackson's Village. Okay. Anyway, let's on another subject. Let me get to the subject. So he was in Phoenix, Arizona, making fun of that Mexican. Both the Mexican dude in the audience was heckling. They both were wrong. You got a cotton picking, a house slave, and strawberry picking. Both of them. Thank you. Beefing over there. And he started seeing the American, the Star Picking banner about how that if Mexico, why you get lost. That was wrong. He don't even know. Cat Williams understand. They lost. That was wrong when they lost. America was dirty. Just like Santa Anna. Santa Anna did not die fair. I mean, not die. He didn't lose fair. They drugged Santa Anna by the Washburn Tunnel right there by Pasadena, Texas. He saw the mulatto woman, Emmy Morgan West. You know, the yellow rose, yellow rose of Texas. He don't know these folks don't know the history. And I laugh too. It takes all medicine. But remember, our white ancestors was already here minorities. They had a bunch of Native American our other ancestors. Even in reading about Mexican ancestry, Mexican heritage, and history, there and during the colonial period, there were more Africans than Spanish Europeans when they brought slaves to Mexico. It was actually more Native Americans than both groups. So they was our minority. Okay, they twisted religion. They distorted the Bible. They distorted, you know what I'm saying? And because those folks did not know about Jesus, okay, and that's how they fooled them. That's why folks today do not believe in Christianity because that matters. There was the weeds that Jesus talked about. The weeds, the weeds, the bad folks, the bad fish in Matthew 13. Okay, shoots. Even Judas was a bad fish and weed, okay, amongst the apostles. And St. Peter, one period of time, and then later on, he changed his life around. That's right. And for decades, they gave us oppression, abuse, and, you know what I'm saying, treated Guadalupe, slavery, manifest destiny, reservations, genocide, paper genocide, because many of us Native Americans do exist, okay, you and I. Not all Native Americans killed. They used the paper genocide, that blood quantum, one drop rule. That's the whole reason why. That's why I put what's on my paper, what's in my roots. I don't go along with people's dumb opinion about me. That's why I say about Chris Evans, well, my ancestors was already here, dumbass. I'm not 100% African. Do we need an African lady from that YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to clarify that for you? And he part African too. He part African. You can tell by that old African head shape, that old nape. Exactly. And the school, they whitewash. Thank you for saying they whitewash the history. These, I'm going to say it, I'm meant to be offensive. These cotton picking and straw picking on both on African American and Hispanic people's side, they've been going to a whitewash school. They don't never thought to go outside the classroom and go to the library like I did back in 1990s. And I'll go on the internet and read stuff that the teacher, they lied to them about their history. I'm glad I grew up in the 90s. I'm glad I grew up in the 90s when it was more multiculturalism and diversity. And actually, 90s was the best decade for me. Even though I went through a lot of bullshit, but I was growing up, and I was in my teens, and I was reading so much information that actually was about me and other people. And that's how I was trying to put the multiracial category on the census. Yes, I missed the 90s. I really do. Multiculturalism was very big in the 90s. Individuality, liberalism was big. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Clinton, who's corrupt, was in charge, and I'm not a Clinton fan. I'm more Bernie Sanders fan. I actually wish that Bernie Sanders was president, not either Hillary. I can't stand old wrinkle thought, and I can't stand old Trump. Both of them are friends, and that's one thing that a lot of minorities who are in the Democrat Party, they don't do research outside what they hear. That's why I never voted for Hillary. Never. I want everyone who's considered Mexican's friend. Let me let you know. I am never voted old stupid wrinkle ass thought. Hillary Clinton is a stupid ass bitch. I'm sorry. I did go there. She is a racist. Her stepson, Danny Williams, who's part black, she mistreated him. She's a Goldwater, and the Goldwater was for segregation. That's right, homeschooling. I think about homeschooling my kids when I get married and have children. I do want to teach a private school, especially a Catholic school, but I don't know. They are using us just as shields, exactly. And I want if I ever get, because I plan to become rich and famous, and be there to trying to get my own business. I plan on homeschooling my kids. I don't want them teaching them lies in school, especially about our heritage. Because even though I'm not a Marcus Garvey fan, he was right. If you don't know your heritage, your roots, you know where you're going. That's why these folks acting through. That's why the African American and young people, and these Hispanic ones too, don't know their history. They're misguided, okay? And they buy into stereotypes they see on TV. Yes, it's in the hood and barrio, in the ghetto, but they saw another option that was not like that. They would never go through that situation. They try to whitewash our hair. That's right. They whitewash. Especially that one drop rule. That and these folks are acting they call me a coon. They're the ones who coons. They love the one drop rule. That was about slavery and raping and keeping some of black DNA in slavery. I'm the freedom fighter. I'm the true brother up here. They not. They love oppression. But I ain't gonna whine because just like any other person you read about history of runaway slaves, they didn't go back to the plantation. They kept the place where they at. Like Harriet Tubman had a gun. If we're coming out of plantation, I'm gonna use that gun. Don't you go back. But if you don't want to leave the plantation, I'm not gonna beg you. They saying that Martin King supported KKK. No, he did not support the KKK. No, he did not support the KKK. Who are they? They liars. Those white race people are liars. The Nation Islam was supported by the KKK. Let's get that straight. H.L. Hunt, LBJ, who fucked up civil rights movement, Indian Party. Yes, when conservative Mexicans talking about the Klan, that's LBJ, because LBJ was friends with H.L. Hunt, who was a Republican who talks just like conservative about communism. If you know anything about H.L. Hunt, he said the same damn thing that this man's saying. Okay? He was a white supremacist. He was a WASP. He was a Baptist. And he was against Catholics. Yeah. The alt-right are very, yeah, the alt-right thugs. But my question is to the alt-right thugs. They forget their members part black too. Talking about Richard Spencer. He did DNA test and it revealed he got African roots. So he a Negro too. He a hot yellow part mulatto Negro too. Like a white man. Just like my third grandfather can pass for white. He ain't no pure white man. He's just like that. Remember Trisha Garter? That white man was trying to put, well, he not pure, he was mixed. Was trying to put a all-white town. And he had 40% black in the North Dakota, South Dakota, wherever. Remember? He part black too. He part black. He part black. So Richard Spencer part black. He a brother. He passed. He probably doing all that. And some of these folks that passed for white, they like white people will mix black DNA would do the extreme races, just like J. Edgar Hoover. He was part black too. A lot of folks don't know this. So, and that's what the Portrait of Coconut, like conservative Mexicans do, hate the black side and the Native side so bad, trying to go with white supremacy, but they're not gonna win because the white supremacists just using it as a puppet, and they're skipping to the curb when they get anything done. Look what happened to Blacks Against They Dash on Fox News. They put a real white woman. They put Tommy Lorraine on her place. They sure did. So my question is to those to conservative Mexicans. You're right. Go ahead and crowdfund me to get my ass out of here. You forgot that I read history, dumbass. Don't understand that Mexico. That's why I love Mexico. See these coons here who don't read and the coconuts to think just like them. Okay, the African American descendant people who are coons and the Hispanic, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever coconut coons don't read history. Mexico opened its doors to African American people crossing that border when they had stole Texas from Mexico. It was a slave country. That Rio Grande was our other underground railroad. We had to call wet blacks. Let me say it again. Wet blacks to be free. And I don't mind to call a wet black to be free. So if you're going to give me a ticket to go to Mexico, yes, I will go. John Horace, the Black Seminoles, led the people to Mexico to get away from white massa here in Texas. These folks don't understand that. They don't know the damn history. There's a town that I was talking about on my other video called Nacimientos Negros, right there in Coahuila. That's what those Muskogos, the former slaves and free people of color went in that town along with the black settlers and mixed, along with the Kickapoo, and mixed with the Mexicans there. The Mexicans down there in that small town are Mexican, Kickapoo, Seminole, Black American, and yeah, that is it, right? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, Kickapoo, Black American, Seminole, okay, Mexican, Afro Mestiza, all that, yes. And that sources, of course, they will be get something by the KK thugs. You dang all right. You dang all right. They are. Those minorities, and like I said, I'm a laugh, you know. I ain't got nothing to do, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not, you know, but concerning Mexican, I'm gonna see him like him look stupid and he get mad, frustrated, talking about YouTube. I saw the other live stream that YouTube trying to close his account, whatever. Yeah, and I bet they about to take action. Him taking the white folks. He taking the white folks. When he started acting like a thug, acting like a didn't do nothing thug, harassing the white liberals. No hice nada, and that's didn't do nothing in Spanish. Okay, I didn't do anything, but you know, we said in Spanish version. No hice nada, didn't do nothing. Acting like a ratchet Ohio thug. Okay, worse than Jerry Meeks. Worse than Jerry Meeks. That dude was checking out by the white. I bet them white people call YouTube and talk about that man. And probably it was an undercover racist trying to pretend to be a liberal. They probably call all type of words I can't say here, and I don't use the type of terminology. We know them the W anywhere. They probably call them any word too. Choose. They probably, yes. He don't understand. I'm not saying kiss white people ass after God. No, have some respect. But when it comes to America, white people are more respected than minorities. Even minorities who are cops show respect to white people than their own community. Look what happened down there in Dallas with that sister, Chief Renee. What she say? She cannot. Amber God cannot. We cannot fire her. I gotta wait. No, Texas Penal Code say what? 3909, 3003, whatever. As official oppression. I'm not even a cop. I thought of becoming one. I thought, but no, it's so corrupt. I be snitching on people, and I probably no, I can't deal with no, because I'm there to serve very protective. If I become a cop, and these folks want to be thugs in badges. If you're a thug in badge number, I was a cop. I be snitching left and right. And my question is, he's so intellectual. Can he please? I mean, yes, I went through a lot of shit. I understand that I don't live in the best place. Plus, I was on medication. I can relate to, if you ever watched the show All My Children. Remember Dr. Kinder was putting folks on drugs, and yes, they fucked my life up with those medications over the years. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm off the medication right now, and my mind's thinking real good and trying to get my life together. But if I wasn't on medication, it was so heavy. I mean, not to be productive. I probably would not be in my end right now. But no, I'm just letting you know that no, that dude's crazy. You know, I'm gonna let them keep on picking them strawberries and cotton for them folks. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm just laughing. Exactly. And white folks, the cops protect rich white people. That's why the rich white dude can do anything he want, act a thug, and did nothing to steal and still get away with it compared to Pookie and Ray, Jose, Devontae, and Juan and Carlos. Okay, shoes. Hypothetically speaking, me and Conservative Mexico go act thug out the stuff. We gonna be all over news, and on Facebook comments, especially here in Houston, they'll be saying all didn't do nothings, and no, if really they'll say he didn't do nothing, build the wall, all type of niggas, all type of webbacks and niggas. If me and Conservative Mexican hypothetically people go do some thugging, okay, we be all time, everything's a child of God come out of these so-called Christian folks' mouth. And now they say so-called Christians, folks claim to be Christian. If they were Christian, they wouldn't act that way. I know I ain't perfect, but they were so-called Christian, That's right. A white man can molest his daughter, you sure right, and give a black man speeds. That's right, he get brutalized. A black man and Hispanic. Black man and Hispanic. Look what happened down there in California with Romero James Villegas. Romero James Villegas. What? Hold on. Um, okay, sorry, somebody was trying to contact me on the live stream. Not here, but some other account. But yeah, for real. Look what happened. Romero, he was speeding, and the Bakersfield cops whooped, abused that Mexican American dude. Yes, they did. And one thing about conservative Mexican, if he's so concerned about his community, he don't even talk about the Latinos getting killed by the police. The media, the Sinclair media, to support Trump, talk about the African City people getting killed and shot by, but they deny talk about Hispanics, Latinos getting shot. That's why on my channel I talk about this, because anytime a Latino like that, remember that Erica, it was Erica Fernandez, whatever her name is, down there in Sacramento, talking about a young Afro mestiza being a little thugette on YouTube, on Snapchat with her white friend, talking about I don't like black people, kill the black folks, and she don't understand she be the next Latina Sandra Bland, okay? Because they killing and raping Latinas and beating them cops. They're not talking about that on the news. So he saw a part of his Hispanic community. Here's someone, they built a black girl committing suicide, sure did. And if he saw more, and I'm part down the family tree Hispanic from Spain when they came to Louisiana, mixed with some with black folks. Okay, besides the French doing the same thing. Okay, this dude is, people know him and he's Hispanic. Okay, I have to tell people that I'm part Hispanic and explain why, how it happened. Yeah, they're not going. He's not going to talk about the Mexican Americans and the Puerto Ricans and other Latinos getting killed and shot by the police department. Latino lives matter. So he's so much caught up in politics. He's not going to talk about that. But lucky that Friday night when he was harassing white people, regardless they were liberal or not, the white cops could have whooped his ass right there. Let the Latino man, remember the Machine Gun Kelly was acting a fool in Atlanta, Georgia, right? He did Eminem, and what the Latino man told him, you over here talking crazy, you lucky you're not a minority. Thank you. He was harassing, the conservative Mexican was asking like a thug, didn't do nothing, harassed the white people. They had put them signs on his face, leave him alone. It was in Alabama. Yes, that story about the sister, the woman, a young lady, African, the girl African descent, because none of us are pure. I'm not, you know what I'm saying. She got some Indian white in her too, and she committed suicide in Alabama. Okay, and I'm glad you brought that. I'm not glad that happened. God rest her soul. I mean, what I'm saying, and they need to stop that mess. And my heart goes out to the family. And I always ask my people of African descent, why do y'all want to live in the South? Historically, it's a race. And yes, I know up north they hid the racism, okay? But it's blatant racism to the point that they got the cops, they got the senators, they got everybody. It's like the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre when there was nowhere to find no help. Everybody related to the sheriff, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So why would you sit here and live in the South? You know? I mean, don't get me wrong, up north it's just as bad too. But the South has it bad. The South have a historical significant evidence of it since it was slave states in Jim Crow. So I don't understand why many people want to live in the South. Yeah, they're being sensitive, but they forget that these platforms are owned by liberals, except for Facebook. Facebook, Zuckerberg is a white Jewish dude, but he is not a liberal. He's very racist. I just barely got out and got back on Facebook now. And what it was that me and this white dude are beefing because it was about Hispanic folks being mistreated, and he was being racist toward. And I asked him, I said, "Are you a white Jew?" I didn't say anything bad about Jewish people. I'm not the perfect one, but my Savior Jesus Christ, it was a Jew, a dark skinned Jew, darker than me. Okay, um, and because again, how a Christian hate Jews when the man who invented Christianity and Catholic Church was a Jew, talking about Jesus Christ. Even he was dark, but they say he was black and he was right today alive. Of course, he's in heaven. But you know what I'm saying. But anyway, point is, let's get to such. So point is, so all I asked this white dude, was he a white Jew? Because I was trying to let it be a point that you cannot go by stereotypes. Because Hitler used stereotypes to make fun of the Jews. And next thing, my account was blocked. Yep. Mark Zuckerberg is a thief. those two twins, he stole the idea from Facebook. Yes, the Democrat Party is now with Kevin Hart. I gotta say, it's a catch-20 with him. My heart goes out to Kevin Hart, but I'm getting tired of these hyper masculine brothers. Okay, if you want to be hyper masculine, that's your business. But making gay jokes, that's offensive. Okay, and it's 2 years. I mean, it was a long time ago. I understand they should give him a chance to give other white folks to do the same thing. I mean, look at what's that white man that was on? Got his name. He's a good actor. He was called another straight man a faggot, and he was called all type of names. I mean, yes. I mean, I'm on his side too. I am on his side. I'm just saying, he's 79 child like me. I'm a 79 child. We're both 39 years old. But it's called not. You cannot be talking like that in front of. And you were like, for example, we use. And I'm gonna do a video about Danny from America's Top Model. Cause I'm glad that Tyra Banks. They talking about Whitney. I mean, change of Whitney being ungrateful, but Danny was ungrateful. It was Caucasian white girl. She was from up north. From up north. She was from Spring, Texas, and she was a racist one on the show. Her name was Danny. She's a white Republican Baptist. She hate gay people. She hate Muslims. And Tyra Banks told her, "Why are you here?" Now she was ungrateful, but I'm glad she was on the show, and I'm saying why. A lot of people of all different colors, if I talk about race, and I'm from Houston, have her mentality. Okay, you want to talk about race a lot, and I'm asking, considering he might confident get me the hell out of here, so I don't talk about that subject no more. Exactly, because I wish I could not talk about race no more. Because I'm glad that Tyra Banks put Danny in them, and we're using her example to make my art about Kevin Hart. As what Tyra Banks told that white girl who's a white Republican Baptist, and she hate anything liberal and hate anything Muslim and gay people, and she was racist. Saw that sister about Abercrombie and Fitch and Fubu. I saw the thing on American Top Model. You know what I'm saying? It isn't her mentality, but I'm just saying, you cannot talk like that in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? But one thing, let me let you know, as a person who had been trained by a white conservative in Hollywood, okay, there are white Republicans who are the Academy Awards. I'm going to no. I know. Remember, I'm an aspired actor, and I'm going to spill the beans because I spend my money and waste money on this shit. So I'm going $400. Half of it was paid early 2016 when I was doing my Answers.com research, and part of it was paid late 2016. And no offense to the Latina that runs Neil Hamilton Model Agency, but I have to be real. I don't like what I saw. I went to acting seminar with Tom Logan, whatever his name is. He used to be on General Hospital. That dude's a Trump supporter, and he's part of the Academy Awards, whatever they pick the movies. Now, do you see why there's racism in Hollywood? Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, I paid $400, and the next year, in 2017, not the Hispanic woman, but the white woman under her tells me I don't have no talent. She didn't say like that. She said that, yeah. Tom Logan, and everybody not like while we're learning about acting, he kept trying to make acting jokes, and it was young crowd, because besides the East Indian Man, there was the 3rd, the 4th of December 2016. I forget that weekend, and I paid the other $200, because what happened is I lost my plasma card, so I was donating plasma, so I collected a lot of money, okay, while I was working at Macy's. I'm gonna tell my business, okay, and so I had money left, so I paid for my rent, and I also paid for the classes I need to pay for. So when I went there, I'm thinking we're talking about acting seminar, and it was good. And I will admit that I was not cooning on Instagram. I also plan to write a book like Superhead did, you know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to get an industry, you don't blast nobody, okay? So when I went there, I remember this white man kept saying, talking about Tom Lowe, whatever his name is, kept talking about my Indian friend. And I don't know what I'm saying, but it was like annoying. And I say that about, but like he was trying to make a joke out of it, you know, like offensive. And the Indian man from India was okay in it. Then one of the girls who's Mexican, no, she's not Mexican, she's Salvadoran Guatemalan. She's my home girl. He was said we built a wall, like, and it was the Hispanic folk was laughing, joking on there too. And then I was the only light skinned brother. When I say I'm not light like Drake, but it was 4 or 3 dark chocolate brothers. I was the only brother that was not that color. Okay? There was no other brother. It was a Hispanic dude who's from Honduran, Guatemala, wherever he is, in part Jewish, but Israeli. But you know, you would not let you know until he told you he was part black. Okay, down the family tree, Afro Mestizo. Okay, so what happened is there was a dark skinned young man and he has a flat top and he kept putting the camera because he use the camera to, you know, so we can learn how to say the lines right. And like when we go audition, when you go audition, yeah, I am me and Brown. I mean, yeah, you see my picture, you see my videos on YouTube. Come on out. Okay, so anyway, I'm camera. Come on now. Hello, the picture's right there. That's me. Okay. Anyway, point is, you see my last video I did earlier today about black and Hispanic being not all but being just each other. Anyway, let's get to such. So anyway, um, what happened is when I was there, because the dude, no, they were dark. No, they were dark chocolate. I wasted night. All them guys that was brothers were dark skinned. Okay, I was on lighter skin there. Okay. And there was a dark skinned young man, about 20 years old. He had a big old flat top like Kid and Play. Okay. And he had, I don't know why he come to, but he had a hoodie called Hood. So Tim Lowe, whatever her name is, was making fun of this dude's hair, you know, and called him a chia pet. He had a Spanish dude say he got black dude say that too. Yeah, I'm gonna reveal this. And I'm like, what the hell, man? And then there's a Brazilian, a fine Brazilian woman. She's everybody thought she was Mexican, but she was Brazilian. She married to a white man. She about her 30s, and he said, "We'll build all you too." You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, and everybody laughing. And he admit that he was a Trump supporter. We was talking, him and I talked, and I said, "Yeah, I don't play with that racist jokes." And I said, "Excuse me, I am mixed." Because he was saying that in California, you have Mexicans and black folks don't like each other. I said, "Well, excuse me, I'm also mixed. You from Louisiana, right? Because he's from Louisiana. You know about the Creoles? That's part of me, okay?" And I said, "I'm born here, but I have ancestry from there." And I told him, I said, I consider myself mixed. And he said, well, I mean, I was bipolar. He said, yeah, I'm not going to make jokes out of you. Damn right I ain't going to make no jokes about me. I ain't paying $400, okay, to have someone insult me, okay? So, and, you know, I saw that stuff, and like I told the Hispanic woman who's in charge, I said, he was saying stuff about you and our people. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't pay 400. I ain't coming talking about my race or about my mixed heritage. None of that stuff. For real. I came there to learn about acting, okay? And how to do a script right. Not hear Trump jokes and racial stuff. And then I never forget a sister lighter than me, high yellow sister. Well, now she's actually one of the moms. And I didn't want to act a fool, but a white woman that weekend that was working with her was say refer me as boy, and I'm like, I'm trying not to act a fool. I'm trying to get this job here, cause lucky I didn't confront that woman. That bitch called me a damn boy. I'm gonna reveal all this shit. Yes, I am. I didn't pay $400 for that shit. And then the next thing in January, before I start working at Super Bowl security over there, and I can go detail my situation where I worked at later on. I get a call from the white woman that's underneath the Hispanic woman telling me that this is not for you. You didn't make us. I had to go audition, and the white intern lady told me you did good. Okay, but there she's an intern, one charge, and I had mispronounced her name. And the white woman on the phone to get out other than me and talk to me crazy, not like crazy, like you know, sedity. And I'm trying to hold my breath because I'm not trying to cuss this bitch out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. I stay awoke. And anyone know, not the bash near him because it's the Latino sister, she been there for a long time, since 1999. I met her when I was 19 years old. But I'm going to say her name on my YouTube or anything. But I noticed that there's more of the models in the actors, not all, but I see a lot of white people compared to people of color, both African American. You do see African American descent and Hispanic, okay, exotic looking too as well. You know, racial bigots as well, Asian, but you see more blonde, blue eye, brown, blue eye. You know what I'm saying? White people that's mostly sponsored by their agency in the Galleria area of Houston. So you get my point. And I remember years ago, when I was somewhere, I won't say where I was, um, and it's a sister, she was a college student, and she's fine, dark skinned sister. She was in 2012 or 13. She told me, she said they was telling her that as beautiful as she is, she not gonna get enough market here in Houston because she's a dark skinned woman. And I said, well, excuse me, beautiful chocolate sister. I said, once you ask your agent to go overseas and sound like chemistry, because look at Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell, who's dark skinned, black and Asian, and she made it. Okay? You know, a lot of folks say she's me for Chinese, so a lot of folks being for real. So, but my point is bringing busting the news. So everybody about Kevin Hart, no. You have fake liberals who are Republicans who are part of the academy that chooses the acting and the films. That's how I know because Tom Logan told me. So if you're a Republican and I'm seeing Halle Berry playing disrespectful roles like sleep, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Monique. Okay, now I'm starting to see why that Stacey Dash and I have to agree when Jada Pinkett had boycotted the Oscars. She was telling the truth, talking about Stacey Dash. Okay, I'm for the BET Telemundo, you know what I'm saying, because it's right. They don't give us minorities any jobs in the white area. How in Hollywood, this is some stereotypical bullshit. But the point is, what Stacey Dash was saying, that the same folks that voted for Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, they don't go along with their politics. They're very racist, and that's true. So that's how I know. So, but I'm gonna do a video about that about Danny from Spring, Texas, because I'm glad she went on Tyra Banks and she exposed her ignorance. That's who control here Texas. Okay, that Danny, white woman that's from Spring, Texas, who was on America's Top Model. Okay, her mentality. Now you see why I talk about race in here in Houston. I would love not talking about this subject. That's who controls the state and city, and that's what minorities go along with, both African and Hispanic, Asian, whatever. They fulfill because they intimidated by the white folks like her who run Houston and also the state of Texas. Okay, when Danny came on into Tyra Banks and told Miss J and Mr. J that I'm Baptist, that's one thing. It's my ex-religion. Yes, I'm a Republican, Baptist, conservative, and I hate gays and I hate Muslims and anything liberal. She came there and said that all that stuff. Even that sister about the Arab economy and fetch and the food bowl thing. You get my point. Kanye would love her. Get my point. That's the whole reason why. So a lot of people don't understand that's the mentality here in Texas. Okay? That is the mentality here in Texas. That white woman, I'm glad she went on Tyra Banks' show and exposed herself. Her mentality, not nasty, okay? Many people in Texas think just like her. And you have minority parents teaching your kids to adapt to that. How dare you? See why I mind leave America, especially this part of America. Exactly. So I gotta go, y'all, but conservative Mexican. If you want me to give me a ticket to get out of America, I'll be happy to accept it. Okay? So trust me, yes. And I'll do the Josephine Baker get in that pool and say I died and went to heaven. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Because I watched Josephine Baker, Langston Hughes went to Mexico, went to France. Okay? Not everybody of African descent, mixed or pure, remain in slavery and Jim Crow. A lot of folks don't read it. Even what's the name, Felicia Rashad, who's the Cosby Show. You know what I'm saying? The Cosby Show. Debbie Allen, her, they were Creole and American too. They went to live in Mexico during Jim Crow. Okay, a lot of people do not know their history. Whitewashed history. I'm not. It's called like it is, but y'all, thanks for subscribing. I gotta go and I gotta take care of business. Thank you so much for listening, and bye bye. Have a nice day.